Good day, viewers. Welcome to another amazing time out on your favorite online talk series, Abovewhispers Conversations. If you are yet to subscribe to our YouTube channel, please do so now. My name is Kale Nuka, and joining me today are three wonderful ladies. Hello, ladies of Abovewhispers Conversations.
Hi, Kale. Hello, viewers. My name is Omolola.
Hi, viewers. My name is Morenikeji.
Hello, everyone. My name is Modupeoluwa.
Today, we will be sharing our lessons, and we also want you to share the life lessons that you have learned also. Our topic today is Some Lessons Daddy Taught Me, an article from the collection of essays Where Is Your Rapper, written by Erelu Bisi-Fayemi, one of Africa's most vocal feminist activists and thinkers. Join us as we read an excerpt from the book. Recognize the talents in your children and support them. When I started primary school, my father made me write essays after school twice a week, on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. He would grade my essays and make corrections. I went on a school trip to Rock in Abeokuta, Ogun State when I was 9. I wrote an essay about the trip, and my father was so impressed with it, he showed it to everyone he could. Can you believe she's only 9? He would boast. It was my father who declared that I would make a good journalist one day. When I finished my National Youth Service, he sent me to see one of his friends, Mrs. Agbeke Ogunsanwo, who was the editor of Headline newspaper, a subsidiary of Daily Times. I had never met a woman who was the editor of a newspaper. I shook and trembled in the presence of such a powerful role model. She gave me assignments to do, and when she published my first story, which was an interview with an elderly gentleman who was a retired army officer at the time, my father's joy and pride knew no bounds. So this is a special episode, and we'll be sharing lessons from this particular essay. So if you're yet to get the book, Where Is Your Rapper, please do so as soon as you can, so you can catch up with our conversations. So from this article, I learned the power of parents, in helping children pursue their dreams. Yes, as you can see from the article, the author's father made extra efforts to groom his child. He saw the gift. It's one thing to identify the potential, and it's another thing to create that environment that causes the child to thrive to the point that when she presents a work outside, it is excellent. And I think that parents need to learn from that. We need to learn from that. We need to create that environment. There's a difference between children who are supported by their parents.
That's very true. You can always
and
tell.
Those who are not. You can always tell. So that was one thing that I really learned from the article. I
learned that leadership by example is very key. Honestly, it's not anybody can lead. I mean, the Boko Haram people have a leader. But it's not just leadership, good leadership. What are you leading? What is the thing that you are putting out there for people to follow? And then we see that with the era, I see that with the way things are now, there are not so many good leaders anymore. Everybody's out there making a lot of noise and you can see girls twerking naked all over and all of that, doing all that. That is leadership on its own form. Do you understand? But let us lead in good ways, such that those good things, we can use it to effect change. So it is not just leadership, good leadership. That is key.
I know for me, it is originality. Like what I learned is originality. The author writes about how our father went for a Yoruba man's burial in London. And he wore agbada while every other person wore suit, which may be seen as being
Yoruba men
very different in fact.
The saying that to thyself
be true.
That was what I could see. He was true to himself. It was okay being in, not just following the norms,
African.
not just conforming to trends. He accepted that, yes, see, this is, he wrote something, she wrote something, she wrote that, he said that others that wore suits to Yoruba man's burial is their own problem. I mean, it was okay, it was good, he was proud of being himself, even though, sometimes, even though the reasons why things are being done a particular way, you should find joy in doing it your own way.
True.
And doing it well. Like for me, it's just that originality. That see, if I'm drinking Gary, it is Gary.
I beg you.
So I will drink my Gary.
Oh, you look away.
Oh, you look away. Yes, so.
You get, like, for me, it's just that originality, like being original myself, being true to myself.
And these days, people are very afraid of being different.
Dare to be different.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah, for me, I what I learned is being content with what you have. There's a saying in Yoruba that the greatest virtue you can have is contentment. Just be happy where you are. Fine, you may not be where you expect that you will be, but then just be happy
At that
where
moment,
you are.
appreciate
Appreciate what you have right now, then work towards that thing, and what that person you want to be like, work towards it. Just be okay where you are. Invest more in your children and in people rather than chasing, buying this, buying that. If you invest it, I'm sure the father of the author, before he died, will be so proud of the author because of the investment he made in. He was content with what he had, and he made good use of the talent he found in that girl. So being contentment is just the secret to happiness.
True.
Yeah, and you can even see that he was confident that okay, what he had was enough.
No, and he didn't put himself in trouble.
Exactly.
Under unnecessary pressure.
Yes.
Just like we do a lot of times.
Yes.
We are just trying to impress people that don't even care about
I don't
you.
care.
They don't care. They don't know you exist.
You know, these lessons are humane. They are lessons of growth, lessons of life, lessons that if we imbibe, they make the world a better place.
True. And honestly, one other thing that I found amazing was being good to people. It is so key. I mean, just like the title of the collection says, "Where's your wrapper?" Have a wrapper for people. Be consciously humane to people. It's just going to make the world a better place. People respond to love. People respond to
everyone
love.
responds to love.
Be good to people. Those that work for you, your subordinates, everybody. Just be good. Find that good, humane place in you for them.
And sometimes being good doesn't even require so much.
Much.
It doesn't require so much. It's true. Acts of kindness.
At all.
Acts of kindness is enough. For me, I would say that the role of father in building the girl's confidence cannot be overemphasized.
That's very true.
The girl child responds to a positive voice from the father.
True.
It douses every other voice
That's very
in her head, telling her she can't do it.
Very true.
If the father keeps hammering, girl, you can do this, she will do it and even do more.
That's very
You'll
true.
be surprised that that little. You can do it. You can even beat the boys.
How much more when she's going to meet other men that will tell her she can't?
Yes.
She'll never be having someone that
And
will tell her.
the least the father can even do to boost that girl's confidence is show support to her mother. Even if you don't now say anything to the girl, she knows that if my father is pushing my mom like this, giving her this kind of support, and my mom is breaking barriers and limits like this, I can do it. So even in that act of the father, the girl will find confidence.
That's very
And
true.
guess what? That girl will not settle for less.
She will not settle for less. She will not settle for less.
And you know the truth about it is, in addition to the father being, putting in effort in the girl's confidence, the fathers must be fully involved,
True.
actively participating in the upbringing
Upbringing.
of not just the girl child, the boy too. As much as we're saying that yes, the girl needs, we need boys too that would accept
Women that would.
Yes.
enabling environment
Successful women.
for the girls too. So fathers should be actively involved in their home. It's not just about money, it's not about school fees and paying.
Children don't even know.
Children don't
They can't relate.
to all of those things. But you actively participate, let them see you around, ask them how are you, go on trips with your family. You get so. That's it for me.
This conversation has been so impactful. I have learned a lot. We want to see you in the comment section sharing your own life lessons and how they have made you a better person. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, like, and share our videos to as many people as possible to keep the conversation going. Follow us on all our social media platforms. Till we come your way again, this is still Abovewhispers Conversations.